Or something around the barricade, so.
Already got two cones there.
Yeah, one of them.
Ms. Thomas?
Hello, my name is Deborah Thomas, and I live at 142 Katy Lane Street. And every time it rains, the sewage from the city drops back in my bathroom. It's been doing it for 8 years. I've been complaining for 8 years, and nothing gets done until I decide to come to city council. And then people show up at my house yesterday wanting to measure. I have had the city come out to my house, back the sewage up in the wrong place trying to clean it, and put everything in my bathroom. They walked out with my rags, my towels, my curtains, my rugs, everything. The city done this about 3 years ago. I spoke at it at another city hall meeting, nothing was done. They said, we'll check into it, nothing was done. I'm just furious. My kids and me wake up after a rain to a toilet full of poop from my neighbor's house. And they keep telling me it's the fall. The fall of the land, it just isn't sufficient enough to drain it. It backs up instead. So Mr. Kirby was out there yesterday measuring the fall, and that's the first time anybody had been out there to measure. And I've been complaining for years. And I'm a taxpayer, and I feel like me and my kids should not have to live in sewer water from my neighbor's houses. And I just don't know what else to do. I went to county commission, they said I was in the wrong place. I pay county and city taxes. So I look at it as my problem with me paying both taxes is both problems. And they had nothing to say to me. They said, oh, we'll speak to the city. So I'm here. I'm just trying to get somebody. Mr. Kirby said yesterday that either the road was gonna have to be torn up and all of it redone, or we were gonna have to pay for a pump, or we were gonna have to put a pump in my yard to keep it from backing up into my house. And I'm a single mom. I can't financially afford and don't think I should be responsible for putting a pump in my yard to keep the city sewage from backing up in my house. I just feel like it's the city's problem and the city should fix it. I mean, you know, it's been said to me that this problem has been known about for 20 years. That they have gotten over 20 phone calls about my house and about my neighborhood. My neighbors cross the road. When it goes to rain, they remove the caps off their drainage so that it dumps in their yards instead of in their houses. The neighbor next to them, it took them going to the health department years ago to get their stuff fixed. And
How did it get fixed?
the city came in and dug their spot there in front of their yard deeper. But mine's still in the same spot. And Mr. Curry will tell you, we're at the lowest spot. We're at the very end of the street on the right. And I've had problems
You
time
bought
and
that
time.
house from who?
I bought it from Michelle.
English lady?
Mhm.
Miss Cynthia Mitchell built that house in
Cynthia
1980.
Mitchell,
And the house is
I
12
bought it
inches
from
lower
her.
than the road.
12 inches lower than the road?
Yes, ma'am. They about 15 inches between her floor and the flow line of the sewer, bottom of the manhole. So any kind of backup at all is gonna run right back up that way. This line basically got 8 inches fall for 85 foot. The house should have been built up a foot or so before it was ever built back in 1980.
Well,
That was
as
on
you
that Bride
explained to me,
subdivision.
them lines were built after my house was
No,
built.
ma'am.
That is what you told me. You told me
Mm-mm,
that
no.
those city lines came in after the house was built.
No, ma'am.
And you said to me, over the telephone, that the city back then didn't have the ordinances that they have now, and that it should have been built lower. That is what you said to me, sir.
No, the house should have been built up, not the line. The line was there first.
Perhaps y'all let the water and sewer committee look into this matter and make a recommendation of how to proceed next month.
I would like the city engineer to be at that meeting whenever they shoot for it. I'm sure it meets. Mr.
We
Desi.
could get some more rain like tomorrow night, Wednesday, Thursday night.
What does that mean to me?
Can we go over there tomorrow afternoon and look at it?
Fine with me.
As long as our sewer's backing up, I mean, it's backing up everywhere, it's going back into our house.
Yeah.
Until that problem, until we fix our sewer problem.
Well, is there some way we can go around, take from the end of that road and curve it around? That's what I'm wondering, and take it on out to, say, Canal or something over there? Any way possible?
Nope.
We have to look at sewer maps.
The only way y'all ever, for a city property, do it,
Is there a motion to change?
is redo the whole street and lower that from her house back to the Magnolia lift station.
I'll make a motion that we table this until the next meeting of the city, sewer committee meeting tomorrow, along with the city engineer, if that's okay?
You got a motion?
I'm second.
Yeah, second, motion by Mr. Thompson, second by Mrs. Long, we'll table it. Have a sewer committee meeting, and get back to Mr. Thomas.
None of this will be at the next city council meeting, y'all
They're,
discuss
they're
this.
gonna knock on your door
We're
next.
gonna meet tomorrow afternoon.
The committee's gonna be chilled over tomorrow,
Okay.
along with the engineer.
This is just something, every time it rains, I'm a nervous individual.
Is it literally every time it rains or just when it's a lot of rain?
When it rains like 2 days in a row, and it doesn't have to be a hard, steady rain like we've been getting. And the toilets will start gurgling, and that'll be your first sign that trouble is coming. And whenever it rains hard, like it was, you wake up to a bathtub half full of it.
You get it.
I think the house across the street took their cap.
Yes, yeah. And the neighbors beside them had actually got fined one time for taking the cap off, so their toilets would drain.
Yeah,
Crazy stuff.
because we went out and found the sewage on.
Because, I mean, some of the city came and removed the cap off of mine, and there's toilet paper in my yard.
No, ma'am. He removed that one.
There is
That is-
toilet paper.
I need toilet paper in the yard, but you removed the cap that night.
And you,
Well, we
sir,
got that.
told him to leave it off.
Can we not have an argument?
I am frustrated because I have called and spoke to this gentleman time and time again, and it took me coming to city council for him to show up at my
And I
house.
can understand your frustration, because I wouldn't want my kids, my grandkids, everybody in that mess. But we'll try to, yeah, we will be out there tomorrow to talk with you and look at it, and then we'll go from there, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Thomas. Our next meeting is March 2nd. Oh, Jeff, do you want to say anything? Where's Jeff go? Public forum, do you want to say anything? Did anyone else have anything they wanted to say in their public forum? Our next meeting's March 2nd. Who has it resolved by then? Is there a motion to adjourn and pay bills?
I'll make the motion to adjourn, thank you.
Got a motion by Mr. Johnson, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Long. All in favor? Unanimous.
Not him.